So by reading the title of this video, you are probably like, whoa, how bold could these predictions be? They're pretty bold. Pretty bold. That's all I got. You'll hear right here. But there were some details I could not find, which is quite frustrating. Some details not needed, some maybe necessary, but I'll tell you along the way. So let's just get into it. So the future, the 48 car and the 42 car. This doesn't have to do with sponsorship. Okay, sponsorship is whatever. We'll just assume they're sponsored, they still exist. But this is about the drivers themselves. So Jimmie Johnson, Kyle Larson. And then we'll add on to that later. So, starting off with Jimmie Johnson. It doesn't really matter. I don't know when his contract is up, but it doesn't really matter because Hendrick will not ever dump him because he's won 7 championships, 83 wins with Hendrick. So Hendrick will never get rid of him, no matter how poorly he's running, in my opinion. So let's say he continues what he does. He makes it to the playoffs on points and gets knocked out first or second round the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. So like to 2022. I think if he, like, let's say he's not winning a race or winning one race, I think that he will decide to retire at the end of the 22 season. The 2022 season, he'll climb out of the car one last time. I think that's when he'll call it quits. Or if he gets competitive again, if he wins his 8th championship, then he'll quit after that. He'll say, I'm done. 8 championships, I'm done. And let's say he gets like 2021, he gets competitive again, 3 or 4 wins, makes it to the round of 8, round of 4, whatever. Maybe he might stay a few extra years. I don't know. It's kind of hard to predict the exact, but that's just, we're going with he continues this cold streak through 2022. He retires at the end of 2022. Kyle Larson, I cannot find his contract details. There's one site that kind of says it, like ESPN, but it doesn't open it up. It shows a bunch of stuff. It says contract status, driver 2018 plus, primary sponsor, Credit One, 2018 question mark, DC Solar 28 question mark. It's really confusing. And then I click on it and nothing opens up. And then everything else is about other stuff from like 2017. So it doesn't really give me details, okay? But let's say Larson stays loyal to Ganassi, stays there through 2022. Let's say he has a contract expiration. He'll sign a little deal. He'll stay there. And then Kurt Busch in the one car, he stays there. After this year, they're impressed by what he's done. They sign him to a 3-year contract. His contract's up in 2022. So you got Larson and Kurt Busch up in 2022. Kurt Busch in 2022, assuming he doesn't retire, will stay for another 1 or 2 years to finish out his career or to keep on racing. And Kyle Larson, here's where it gets interesting. The 48 of Jimmie Johnson is retired. He is done. The replacement of the number 48, Allied Bank Chevy, will be Kyle Larson. I think that Kyle Larson, he says he wants to stay loyal to Ganassi, but man, an opportunity at Hendrick Motorsports to drive the same car as the 7-time champion, that's hard to turn down. Now, I don't think Kyle Larson would. I think Kyle Larson would be all on that boat. Hendrick still has the same drivers. The lineup would be Chase Elliott, William Byron, Kyle Larson, and Alex Bowman. That's not a bad 4 right there. That's pretty solid. You got 2 guys right now who are the hottest guys in NASCAR, Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman. And then you got William Byron, who's up and coming, and then Kyle Larson, another young star. So you got those 4 in the same garage. Woo! You better watch yourself, NASCAR. You got some big stuff coming. But let's say that happens. So Larson is now in the 48. And who's going to replace him in the 42? None other than, let's say he doesn't get picked up. He doesn't. There's a lot of scenarios that have to happen, but this is what I think will happen at some point in the future. Larson in the 48, and then Watermelon Boy, Ross Chastain, will get his opportunity in the number 42. He deserves an opportunity, man. Let me tell you, Ross Chastain is good. He won a Truck Series race. I don't even know what the team was called, but apparently they're like a mediocre team, and he won. Okay, last year in the Xfinity Series, he made it into the playoffs with the 4 car, right? And then he gets an opportunity. Chip Ganassi says, I'll let you drive my car for a little bit. What does he do? He dominates the first race he races in. He's not able to win due to, I don't remember why. Oh, yeah, Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick, that's why, because Kevin Harvick got all pissed off and wrecked with Chastain or whatever. No, Chastain wrecked Harvick, and then there was a bunch of conflict, and I was on Chastain's side because Harvick can be a turd sometimes. But that's not the point of this video. Then a couple weeks later, when the second time he gets it, he sweeps the stages and wins. Seriously, give this guy an opportunity, people. The next opening, if Ross Chastain's not in it, in the Cup Series, he's not in the 15, or if he's still in the 15, I'm gonna be mad, but I think he'll be in the 42. So he finally gets a shot with Ganassi. He was supposed to be in it this year with the Xfinity Series, but DC Solar they got an FBI open up, that kind of stuff. But yeah, Chastain. I see him in the 42. I see Jimmy retiring by 2022. And then Larson will stay, or not stay. He'll leave to go to the 48. So just imagine this. Think about this. You got Ross Chastain in the 42, Kurt Busch in the 1. That's your new Chip Ganassi. And then for Hendrick Motorsports, you now got Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, and William Byron. You got 4 new guys. Or not 4 new guys. 1 new guy, whole new team, all young guys. And then let's say Kurt Busch retires sometime down the road. Who's going to replace him? I haven't thought that far out. Okay, I just thought about the 48 and the 42, but those are some predictions. Obviously, there's a lot that could happen. Larson's contract could be up in like 2020, and he could leave earlier. Jimmy Johnson could decide to stay longer or retire earlier. Chastain could get another opportunity and go to that. So let's say, I have no idea any of the contracts right now, but let's just say he jumps into a Stewart-Haas car. I don't know. That's the first team I could think of. Yeah, let's say Harvick gives up, says, all right, I'm retiring. Chastain could get in there, but yeah, that's what today's video was about. I just wanted to talk about my thoughts on that because I've heard everyone's like, Jimmy, retire, Jimmy, retire. I don't think he will anytime soon. 3 years maybe, that's my guess. He still wants to race, but I think his replacement could very well be Kyle Larson, and I think a big shot, a big opportunity to fill in the 42 or the 1 car could be Ross Chastain. Let's say they don't re-sign Kurt Busch. Chastain could be in there. But yeah, those are some bold predictions. As I said, bold, so there's a chance they don't happen. And it's a long-term thing, so I have no clue. This could be a completely inaccurate video. This could be a somewhat accurate video in the future. I don't know, but that's just what I think could happen. That's what I would like to see happen because I think that would be pretty cool. See Larson in the 48 and then see Chastain in the 42. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Thank you for watching this. I saw your comments. You guys seem to like the Chase Elliott stats. I saw some suggestions. Someone suggested, I can't say that word, suggested. Martin Truex Jr. compares 2017 stats to the rest of his career. I will do that sometime this week. Another suggestion was Blaney. There was Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, some of these veterans. So I'll definitely do those now that you guys are suggesting it. So thank you so much. I love that when you guys suggest things. But yeah, if you guys ever have video ideas or anything you would like me to do, please say so in the comments. Feel free to. I'll knock that out. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. And what's today? Wednesday? I don't know, but thanks for watching this. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. If you liked it, like the video. That would be awesome. That'd make me happy. If you would like to subscribe, you want to see more videos like this, more weird, wacky ideas, put it in the comments and then subscribe to see more things like this. Subscribe by clicking on my face. Thank you for watching this video. Everyone have a nice night.